Hey, hi Arun. Hi Anand.
Anyway.
100X has reached out to us to share a video pitch deck and also summarize what eSkinDoctor is all about. They are looking us to provide us a brief intro about eSkinDoctor and how we'll monetize, and also if there is any impact due to COVID situation. So let me give a brief about what eSkinDoctor is all about. eSkinDoctor is basically it's short-circuiting the patient delays by providing them with a convenient way to resolve their anxiety and guiding them to a dermatologist for a quick advice without having to move uh, from their home and by taking an appointment. So what it does is primarily we have an AI engine which actually does the patient triaging of the skin disorder using our omni-channel interface, right? And we also have a qualified dermatologist to confirm and diagnose and provide the prescription through an asynchronous store and forward system. eSkinDoctor also uses a combination of state-of-the-art deep learning model working with a proprietary differential diagnosis algorithm to present doctors with a curated case capsules that would help them to efficiently diagnose the condition of the skin. So this is what we intend to do on the eSkinDoctor. And the model also provides an opportunity to scale across the geographies with limited customization. We have a business plan which is intended to complete the milestones in India first, and also expand quickly to other market areas across the globe. And we are looking to make this as the one of the med device in the skin triaging solution space. Why are you building this business now? I mean, why now? What is in it which is attracting now?
Why now? Okay, so I think the opportunities that, especially in the diagnosis and treatment space, that artificial intelligence is throwing up, and the way regulations across the globe are aligning towards, facilitating that to happen. I think it's presenting us with a lot of opportunities. This is one of those, and I think it's the perfect time to be in this space.
Okay, so let's also introduce ourselves. We have with me my colleague Arun Raghavan, who is a data scientist. Arun, over to you quickly if you can introduce your
Um,
profile. That
okay, so Geek at Heart, alumni of NIT Allahabad Computer Science, and I am Ahmedabad, India. Been in the industry for about 15 years. My current focus, I've done multiple roles in the past, but my bulk of my recent experience has been in the advanced analytics space.
Anand, if you could also
Yeah.
summarize your 20 years of experience, that would also help.
Yeah, I'm an engineer to start with, MBA from Exam Bhubaneswar. Been in sales and marketing for about 20 years. In 2008, I started a company by name Final Mile, which is a consulting business in the behavioral sciences space. We were pioneers in bringing behavioral science into application. Got acquired in 2018, and that's when I was talking to Arun and Naveen to start something interesting. So that's where I am.
Thanks, Anand. Let me also introduce myself. This is Naveen here. I have 2 decades of IT industry experience, primarily on life sciences and healthcare domain. I have worked with Arun and Anand before. Arun was my Infosys colleague. I was with Infosys for almost around 16 years, leading the life sciences practice in Bangalore. And I've been associated in building products. I was involved in building a digital marketing platform. I'm also associated currently in building a few, mentoring few startups also. Paisa Vapas is one of them. I am an alumni of BITS Pilani. I did my engineering from PESIT. Uh, Now that's pretty much about us. Let's see what are the other questions which I have from 100x. How big can this become, Andy, during the post-COVID-19 situation? Where do you see eSkinDoctor as a space in COVID-19,
Yeah, I saw two
post-COVID?
questions on COVID, so I think I'll try and summarize that answer to both of them together. I think COVID is an enabling situation, right? In this case, we are trying to see how people can move from in-person consulting or doing anything in person to technology enabling them to do the things in a more efficient fashion. So to that extent, it's an enabling condition to start with. And post-COVID, we should only expect to see this trend accelerating rather than waning, right? Because it is building a situation where people are getting more comfortable with such technology. So COVID is an enabling condition for us.
Okay. So, what is the monetization strategy? Will you make money during COVID?
Whether it's during COVID or before, I think the monetization strategy is to see how we can get people who are not taking the right action when they have a skin problem, trying to see how we can provide them the right kind of information and nudge them to taking the right steps in terms of getting their consultation done and prescription done. So what eSkinDoctor is doing is exactly that. Right? I mean, it's allowing people who are delaying their consulting to get more information about the disease that helps them to get a prescription from a doctor.
Okay. So, we have also covered the impact what COVID has done to our business, right? So, moving on to why would the big players not do this? Do you see them coming in the near future, or
I mean, if the opportunity is big, we should expect big players to come in, and we are pretty much aware of that as in a reality. But I think that's the reason why we are looking at building depth and IP rather than trying to build platforms which has in terms of sustainability. We believe what we are building is about creating more and more depth and better IP that should allow us to be strong players, even if other big players with deep pockets coming.
Absolutely.
so? That's about it. So, Arun, you want to summarize it?
No, I think with recent situations that have happened because of COVID, unfortunately, it's a big problem to solve. But what it has done is it has accelerated the enablers which are available in today's world, and from an AI perspective and healthcare perspective, as Andy spoke about earlier, from a regulatory standpoint as well as a human standpoint, it's a space where we see a lot of positives, and therefore we hope that these kind of services that we offer in eSkinDoctor will be sort of leading the way for many such engagements in future from a patient perspective, and therefore we are very excited, and we are building, I think, the right IP around it, which will make it relevant not just from a patient but from a doctor perspective. So we'll be very excited. We hope you guys reach out to us, and we'll be happy to give you a demo and explain it, because we're already ready with our product. And from a launch perspective, you will hear numbers coming also. So thank you for giving us the opportunity. We'll catch you soon. Cheers.
Thanks, Arun.
Thanks.